welcome to another live stream watch-along reaction. Tonight we're reacting to Seattle Sounders FC versus LAFC Leagues Cup Quarterfinals 2024. Starts 0-0, 1-0 NYCFC. Thiago Martins just scored the penalty. We're a bit late, but it is what it is. 1 minute into the LAFC Seattle game. It is what it is. Rudy Camacho to tie it up. I knew it'd be a little bit late. Thiago Martins scores. Camacho! Goal! Camacho scores. And it's 1-1 for Columbus, or a tie game. It is what it is. Let's see. Columbus, second penalty. It's still 0-0, 2 minutes into the Seattle game. What takes so long? I had to make it on Rumble. You only can make one at a time on Rumble. Shot. Goal. Goal for Bakrar. You can only make one stream at a time on Rumble. Takes me about 5 minutes to do it. Probably a little bit longer if I do everything, but I just put the title and thumbnail, and there you go. The hell? Bakrar scores 2-1. Jason Russell Rowe to tie it up. Russell Rowe, short, goal. Short run up, that's goal. That'll do. Playing forward, Lloris on the ball. Seattle Sounders contra LAFC in la Leagues Cup Quarterfinals 2024. And Maxi Morales, Russell Rowe scores. Nice. 2-2. Seattle early on. Hope this one ends in 90. Jesus Christ, this is hard. Maxi Morales to make it 3. Shot. Save! Save! What a save by Schulte. Hit that like button, gets one going. Yep, that'll work. Okay. There you go. And now it's Columbus to take the lead. It's still 2-2. Dos-a-dos. Rough rock saved by Lloris. And Lloris gets on the ball. It ain't the Leafs. Diego Rossi to take the lead for Columbus. Boston, exactly. Honestly, just like the Leafs. Since we're already here, I guess. Thoughts on that? Shot! Save! Saved by Freeze! Rossi, the penalty gets saved. Starting 11s are as follows for Seattle versus LAFC. Well, let me go and do this. Stefan Fry, Nuhu Tolo, Jackson Reagan, Yamar Gomez Andrade, Alex Roldan, Obed Vargas, João Paulo, Paul Rothrock, Albert Rusnak, Christian Roldan, Jordan Morris, Hugo Lloris for LAFC, Jesus Murillo, Maxime Chanot, Aaron Long, Ryan Hollingshead, Edward Atuesta, Ilie Sanchez, Sergei Palencia, Mateus Bogus, Kai Kamara, and Denny Bouanga. See what New York's doing. James Sands. There's your starting 11s for the Seattle game. It's 5 minutes, 0-0. 5 minutes, 0-0. Shot! Goal! 3-2. Rossi really tried some. James Sands scores. 3-2. Cucho saved by Fry. Cucho can keep the tie. Bosch. Goal for who? So you have your starting 11s for the Seattle game. It's 5 minutes, 0-0. Cucho versus Freeze. Cucho chips him. Panenka. 3-3. 3-3. Okay, that's just wrong. That's just wrong. Taylor Swift fans vandalizing Kurt Cobain's grave. That's just wrong. I mean, I like Taylor Swift's music, but what did Kurt Cobain do to her? Well, Seattle ain't done nothing yet. Let's just be clear. Santi Rodriguez to take the 4th or the 5th penalty to try to score number 4 for NYCFC. Seven minutes in. 3-3. Could this be 4? Or will Schulte make the save and leave it all up to Columbus on shot? Cucho did not pull a 0 out of 10 clay like Rossi. Santi Rodriguez. Shot over the bar! Oh, no! 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 Santi puts it over the bar! I agree. No way! Oh, my Lord. Over the bar. The penalty spot may have ripped up a bit. Santi Rodriguez is a munch. You're playing like a munch. Something like that. I don't know. Derek or DeJuan Jones. DeJuan Jones. DeJuan Jones to take this penalty to win the game. DeJuan Jones to win it for Columbus. DeJuan Jones to make it 4-3. DeJuan Jones! Goal! And Columbus wins! 4-3 on penalties. DeJuan Jones puts it away. Did he score on them back in 2021? I don't know. DeJuan Jones gets the win. 1-1 on the night. 4-3 on pens. And Columbus Crew advance. To the semifinals. Columbus Crew to the semifinals. The Columbus has won. And they're on. Columbus moves on. Philly might as well put Philly Mazatlan up there. 9 minutes in, 0-0 between Seattle and LAFC. It's been half and half. I don't think he did. Yeah. 39th minute between Philly and Mazatlan. It's 0-0. Columbus Crew saves themselves. At least I was right about that one. Still 0-0 between Philly and Mazatlan, but we got a corner kick here. Santi Rodriguez or Michael Bradley in disguise. It's Michael Bradley in disguise. It's Michael Bradley in disguise. I hate it, but I don't. Prime Saints, Reggie Bush, or Prime Dolphins, Ricky Williams. Reggie Bush, easy. Reggie Bush, easy. Reggie Bush was still good there for a couple of years. Let me tell you. Seattle playing forward. Like, Reggie Bush was good there for a couple of years. Don't act like he wasn't. And Columbus wins 4-3 on pens. And I was correct about them winning the game, but they do advance to the semifinals. So there you go. 1 out of 4. Yep, correct. So far, 1-1. 1-1. But Lloris makes the save. They're lucky they're playing. Who's on the jersey? It's customized. It's custom. There we go. Okay. There we go. Yeezus is the GOAT. NYCFC is not going to win the Leagues Cup. Well, there you go. But 11 minutes. We'll wait to the next stoppage of play. Did Reggie Bush get his Heisman back? I think he did. Didn't he? I think he did. But with that being said, why you like 27? Scott Rowland. Scott Rowland was my first ever favorite offensive baseball player. Hitter, not pitcher. My first favorite Cardinal over Pools. Like Roy Halladay was my first favorite baseball player ever overall. But Scott Rowland was my first favorite third baseman, hitter type player. Everybody else was a Pools fan but me. So I liked third base, the position of third base. Scott Rowland was an underrated player. Gladly he's in the Hall of Fame. I mean, I like Albert Pujols, don't get me wrong, but I'm always a bit different anyway. So I was like, well, if everybody's a Pujols fan, I like Scott Rowland. He wore number 27 in St. Louis and Cincinnati. Not in Toronto, yeah, he did play in Toronto, though. He wore 33 there, but if you add 6 and 30 or 27 together, you get 33. So I don't know how to get 17 where he wore at the Phillies out of that, but, you know. Columbus is crap since Pachuca destroyed them. No, they're not. No, I think you're wrong. With that being said, hit that like button. Let's get one going. What's your favorite Bruno Mars song? Ooh. It Will Rain. It Will Rain. I'm a twihard, so it has to be It Will Rain, personally. Just the Way You Are is a good song, too. But It Will Rain, personally. So, there we go. It's 43rd minute between Philly and Mazatlan. 0-0 between Seattle and LAFC. Here comes Hollingshead. Hollingshead, goal! 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 Goal to LAFC! Goal to Hollingshead! 0-1. Settle gets in behind. And damn it, you can't let anybody else score if you can't let Bouanga. If you stop Bouanga, Kamara, Oliveira, Bogus, and Girault, you can't let a guy like Hollingshead get in behind like that. But he did. Ryan Hollingshead with a goal. Well, the first one was like 1 minute into the game. It's like 10 minutes into the stream. So we've had early goals throughout all, to be honest. And there might be a red card on Philadelphia against Mazatlan. 1-0 LAFC. 1-0. 0-1 LAFC. It's been half and half, but LAFC was bound to strike, and there you go. LAFC was bound to strike, and there you go. There it is. What a play by Hollingshead. I think that might be a red card. Oh, no. Is it Ty Baribo? Oh, no. Their best player during the Leagues Cup. Oh, no. Oh, no. Don't let Hollingshead get all that space. He's always going to punish you. Columbus has barely been winning its matches. They've still been winning, though. Philadelphia are down to 10 men. Yep, Ty Baribo's coming off. Their best goal scorer. Yeah, I like Van Halen. I think they're a good band. I like their music. I like metal. 90s, 80s metal. Hell, current metal. I like metal anyway. Bet you didn't know that. Cool. Got to win ugly to win big. Exactly. Sometimes you have to win ugly. That's just the facts. Sometimes it's better to win ugly than not win at all. 45th minute for Philly Mazatlan. Will Baribo get a red card? No yellow. It's going to be a red. Red card for Baribo. He's off. Their best goal scorer. I agree. Their best goal scorer for the past month and a half. He's off. Larice with a goal kick. Philly might be screwed. Or they could get to penalties. I don't know. Mazatlan might just pull an upset. Mazatlan just might end up playing the Crew in Columbus. Morelia is about to riot. Morelia is about to riot. Would it be funny if Mazatlan's the Mexican team to go through? Second yellow is the VAR decision, but that means he's still sent off. And he will be suspended for the semifinal if they somehow make it, Philly, on penalties. Kakamara. Philly's cooked. Philly is cooked. What's the best MLS team? Obviously not NYCFC. Columbus. Right now it's Columbus. All time, probably the Galaxy. Toronto was there for a while. Mazatlan versus America final. We got freaking Televisa Hamburglers FC versus Mazapan. Wow. That would be a sucky final. Nobody would want to see that as a Clausura or Ligia final. Galaxy actually making the best comeback from last year. In theory, I mean, you're not wrong, but Toronto's having a good jump back from last year. I mean, Toronto's had a pretty good season compared to last year. It's not great, but it's better than last year. They beat the CONCACAF champions. They're still in a playoff spot. They haven't dropped out of a playoff spot at all since they got into a playoff spot. I don't know about you. They still have to beat Columbus. Then they would still have to beat America, LAFC, or Colorado. Or hell, even Seattle. Maybe Seattle comes back. I don't know. Who knows? They're not beating anybody out of the West. Even Colorado. Even Colorado. Cross in. Shot. Goal. Goal. Goal de Philly. Goal de Union. Mikel Ura. Oh, my word. Well, they have to. They got rid of him. I mean, Flock hadn't done a bad job in general. He's not El Brujo, but he hadn't done a bad job. Maybe they need to change it up, though. Mikel Ura scored. He stepped up. He stepped up big. 1-0 Philly. 1-0. LA has a 1-0 lead. Philly has a 1-0 lead. What a run by Ura. I can't believe he finished that. Well, good for him. I can't believe he finished that. Okay. Funny how Mazatlan's biggest sponsor is a Mexican music band. I don't know about you. I thought it would be, that was actually a decent finish. Keeper shouldn't have came out that wide. He let Mikel Ura score on it. Put your head back down. Who's the Mazatlan keeper? Hold on. No. We have to address this right. Hold on. Who's the Mazatlan keeper? Gutierrez. Daniel Gutierrez. For letting Mikel Ura score on you. Put your head back down, you bum. Daniel Gutierrez, put your motherfucking head back down, you goddamn bum. Nah, he deserves that. How you gonna let? I thought he left to Corinthians. He's got to be leaving anyway, though. 50th minute. He's got to be leaving anyway. He's not a bad keeper apart from that. No, I don't care. No. I don't care how good of a keeper he is. He let Mikel Ura score on him. How do you do that? This man let Mikel Ura score on him. Put your head back down. No good goalkeeper lets Mikel Uda score on them. No way, no how. No. 20th minute, 1-0 LAFC. Stefan Fry, that was a really good finish by Hollingshead, but I'd rather be scored on by Hollingshead than Mikel Uda. There we land. There we land. Yes, there we land. 51st minute. There we land. 51st minute. There we land is better. I agree. Will Poch be the best coach in CONCACAF? I mean, he should be. He should be. I don't even think Jesse Marsh will be better than Poch. Do I think Jesse Marsh will be number 2? Yes, but he'll still be number 2, but it's going to be hard for... Oh, here's Risklander asking. There we go. There we land. Shot wide. Bro thinks he's Fabrizio Romano. He is. He's better. He's not a tap-in merchant. He's not a tap-in merchant. There we land. No, he never has been. 22nd minute, 1-0 LAFC. Should be halftime soon for Philly versus Mazatlan. Mexican fans are D1 hating on us for getting Poch before they got a good coach. I have zero idea. There we land. LAFC has the lead. So far, it looks like I'm going to be 3-0 on my predictions this round. I needed that after what happened the last round. I need that. But with that being said, hit that like button. Let's get this one going. Super chats are on as well. Let's get this one going. Man, I hope that America Colorado video does well. U.S. is already good on defense. Just need a more cohesive offense. Or maybe just a more cohesive tactic, personally. Maybe a manager who isn't their best friend. And it's halftime between Philly and Mazatlan. It's 1-0, 1-0. I know it's a yellow card. It was a foul. Less red cards and frustrations. Facts. Hey, maybe Tim Weah did the right thing. Maybe he was playing 4D chess. Or Korean StarCraft. I don't know which. Maybe he was playing Korean StarCraft. Yeah, Udo's onside. 3-0 USA, 4 red cards. That was a crazy game. The Nations League semifinal back in 23, that was wild. That was absolutely wild. Bogusz. Mateusz Bogusz. Corner for LAFC. Now it's halftime. Philly has the lead at halftime over Mazatlan. Atuesta. Doesn't get the touch. Header. Kamara. Goal! 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 Golazo! LAFC! Kai Kamara! What a shot! Oh my God! The ageless wonder Kai Kamara does it again! Oh my God! What a goal! What a goal! Kai Kamara, take a bow. Lord have mercy. Mercy. Boom. Far post 2-0 LAFC. 0-2. What a goal. Hollingshead lays it off for the assist. Goal and an assist for Hollingshead. And there's your goal for Kai Kamara. Short break. Quick. But what a goal. Should Santi Jimenez get a move? I say, I don't know. Yes. I don't know. I think he needs to have one more good season to Eredivisie. I think he should have a good season in the Eredivisie. I think he needs one more, a full good season. Because let's not forget, the Copa was bad for him, but he also got cold from like January to March. For me, I think he needs a full great season in the Eredivisie. And then he needs to have a good Gold Cup with all those guests. If so, he gets a move next summer. I don't think somebody's going to buy him in January off a good January unless he gets a really good January. I don't think so. If it didn't happen this year, it won't happen next year. I hope he plays well for y'all. I would evolve Seattle by, well, of course, heavily more attacking football, bringing in some newer blood, letting Paul Rothrock cook. Yeah, I don't like the Sounders. Rory doesn't either, but I don't think many people on this channel like the Sounders. But for me, make Paul Rothrock the star. That's the one thing I would do if I was a Seattle manager. Paul Rothrock is him. Point blank period. Paul Rothrock is a talented footballer. The fact Toronto let him go pisses me off to no end. Because I knew he was talented when he was on TFC too. I knew he's a damn good player, and they let him go because, of course, they always let go of the players, young players with momentum, with potential, right? I know he's from Seattle, but Paul Rothrock is such a great player. Like, he is legitimately going to be a star. I would let him cook, personally, which is kind of what's happening at Leagues Cup, but for him. But every time he does something good, I sit here and say, hey, Toronto, you idiots, why? Why? They always beat us to the punch, and even with a player, they beat us to the punch. Or actually, more truly, we beat them to the punch, and we still gave him back. Idiots. What a player Paul Rothrock is, though. What a player. I think it's going to be 3-2 America. I think it's going to be a heavily scored game, but we haven't heard anything since because Rick Westhead shut the hell up once the Canadian women lost. It's like that man has an axe to grind. We'll see what happens to John Herdman. We'll see what happens. Do I think maybe he'll get suspended from being a coach for like a year or something? Just probably end up getting fired anyway? Yeah, it wouldn't shock me. Do I think he's the ringleader of the drones? Yes. Do I think it's going to be something he's going to have to pay for? Yes. So we'll find out, though. 30th minute. Seattle's across the country from New Jersey. Exactly. Corner. Santi is clear. Cross in. Well, of course. Fair enough, but Toronto should be the ones with 3 stars. Seattle, we should have more than Seattle. We should have more than Columbus or equal to Columbus. Exactly. You know, I could kind of, I would say, understand it, though. Philadelphia are 45 minutes away from making their second straight semifinals of Leagues Cup. They did beat a Liga MX Cinderella in the quarterfinals last year as well. Querétaro. Then played the eventual champions in the semifinal, and then, well, we saw how that one went. There we go. Okay. Yep, they beat Querétaro in the quarterfinals last year. There you go. What's crazy is TFC almost had 2 the year before the treble. Well, that's called they almost beat Seattle for their first, and then would have had their second the year of the treble. And then I still think 2019, we should have won in 2019. They flipped the game on its head. America, very likely. 2-0 LAFC, 2-0. Looks like this game is easily going to be a LAFC win. The question is how does Philly Mazatlan end? Which we'll watch how that ends. San Diego going to start like LAFC, Miami, or turn into Atlanta, Austin. I think they're going to be more like Austin. I don't think they're going to be on fire from day one. I don't think they're going to suck then get good. I think they're going to have some good years. They're going to have some bad years. I think they're going to be Austin. You don't know what they are. St. Louis could be more like an Austin as well, but we've only seen 2 years. Cross, he was, and Pozuelo. And they still were on a tear in the playoffs, and Josie was injured. We had a false 9 for 3 games with Pozuelo, and I think we should have stayed with it. The one thing I regret is I think Toronto should have stayed with a false 9 going into MLS Cup with Pozuelo. We only bring on Josie if need be. He still did score in that MLS Cup final, but I think what they should have done is Toronto should have put on Josie if need be. Starting him for that. Wait, that's what they did. My bad. That's what they did. They didn't start him. No. He played. He scored. He played. That's what they did. They should have brought him on quicker. Let's put it like that. They should have brought him on quicker. I think they took too long. LAFC clears it. Maybe it's gain control of the game, then bring him on. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, yeah. Wilfred Nancy. How the third time? What do you mean third time? I know they kicked their ass during a regular season game, but that doesn't count as a second time. This would be the second, but who knows? Calendar's a good keeper. I still think he's a good keeper. I don't know why you would say Calendar's a bad keeper, personally. 35th minute. MLS Cup last year, regular season this year, Leagues Cup. Cleared away by Seattle. Yeah, I don't think I need. Why did Udo score on him? Good point. I mean, yeah, Drake Calendar's had some bad moments. Let's be honest. He's had some bad moments. San Diego's not as good as their Western rivals. Looks like they might struggle their first season. Well, they don't even have a full team yet. Does the USMNT have a goalkeeper problem? Tack keeps saying that. You know what? Yeah, I agree. Because your 2 best keepers, I mean, Zach Steffen went back to MLS. Matt Turner doesn't get any time in Europe. Ethan Horvath doesn't really play for a good club. Drake Calendar, Sean Johnson, Patrick Schulte. Like, Patrick Schulte might just arguably be the starter. If you really want to be honest. Like, Patrick Schulte could arguably be the starter, if you really want to be honest. 2-0 LAFC. So, yeah, he's got a point. You know which MSU football games you're streaming this year. I'm streaming the Georgia game. I'm streaming the Egg Bowl. I'm streaming the Florida game, I think. I'm streaming the Arizona State game. Yeah. But, yeah, there are games I know I'm streaming, yeah. Like, I'm not streaming every one, but I'd say, about 4 or 5. The bowl game, of course. If they make a bowl, I'll be streaming that. I think 5 or 6. And there's going to be a couple of doubles. So on Saturday evenings when they're playing and TFC's playing at the same time, just come on. I'm probably talking about it too. Okay. So I'll probably touch on them all, to be frank. But who am I kidding? There's going to be some unadvertised doubles as well. So I'll probably be watching them as I'm watching TFC. So I got a computer, so I've done that. Course. Just every Saturday, if they're playing from around, if they are playing from like 5 to 7 or 5 to 8, 5 to 9, check if I'm live. I may still be talking about it, even if it's not one that I'm like obviously live for. Check, because I'm probably talking about it. Turner. I agree with that. Exactly. Well, at least you have a last man well. 38th minute, 2-0 LAFC. Nice. Akron, Western Michigan, and Marshall. I think State's playing Western Michigan, too. I think we're playing them, too. Dear Lord. I think we are. Or did we? There's the reaction I was expecting. 39th minute. There it is. There it is. Watchalong second half hadn't started yet. Oh. There we go. What was that? I could have sworn we're playing Western Michigan. Yeah, I thought so. We're playing them too. We're playing them too as the Eastern Kentucky's the FCS school. So, for example, on August 31st, I'll probably be watching this game as Toronto's playing whoever the hell they're playing. Hold on. Toronto plays at 6:30. So, once the Toronto game starts, like about 7 o'clock for like the second half of the State game, I'll be on. Like when they're playing DC United, I'll probably have the State Eastern Kentucky game on the computer. So I'll probably touch on that as well. So there you go. Toronto up here, Mississippi State on the computer. So like, yeah, about 7 o'clock if you wanted to for the second half of the Mississippi State versus Eastern Kentucky game. Yeah, I'll probably be talking about it anyway. For example, Mississippi State plays Toledo. Oh, yeah, they do. September 14th. Yep. I don't think I'm doing that one, but it's going to be another one of those. Yeah, Toronto FC plays at the same time, so just drop in. Arizona State versus Mississippi State, I'll be live for because I'll have enough time to start that one up, too. I think it'll be a double day. It might also be a day that there's just international break anyway, but I chose to do it anyway. I think that's the case. Call me crazy, but I think that might be the case. Yeah, that's the case. Toledo, Mississippi State. I'll be doing that one probably as a Bawanga, almost 3. Damn it. 41st minute. Florida. I'm doing Florida, Mississippi State because that's at 11 in the morning. Mississippi State versus Texas. I think that's an evening window, but I think Georgia, Mississippi State's an early window. So, yeah, I said I was doing that one. TAMU versus State. I think I may be doing the Tennessee game, and I'm doing the Egg Bowl. Can't do Mizzou. Arky, I think. So if I'm not doing it live as itself, I'm probably doing it worst. More like the worst. Iowa State has a rough 3 games to open the Big Ten play. MSU v. Iowa. Michigan State, my bad, not Mississippi. Michigan State. You're not the real MSU. You're the Spartans. Iowa and Oregon. Flounders look very predictable. I'm not surprised. 2-0 LAFC. So basically, even if I'm not completely live for State, I'm still probably going to be watching the game. So just drop in is my point. Just drop in. What if Pochettino keeps having problems with Chelsea and can't sign with the USMNT? Well, that would suck. 42nd minute. That would suck. Second half must have started for that. Yep, it has. 47th minute, 1-0 Philly. Toronto has 8 more league matches to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more league matches to go. 1 can champ match. And if they win that, on aggregate, they will move on to the final, which would add that. So 9 overall, 10 if they make the can champ final or a wild card spot. Could be 11 at least. Who knows? We'll find out. I would hope to have a friendly during that time of the international break because they don't play decision day, but we'll see. No, he doesn't hate the Seattle Kraken because, well, when they play the Habs, fair enough, but that's true. Good point. He is a Mariners fan, though, because there's no MLB team in Portland. So he has to be a Mariners fan. Which isn't bad, per se. 48th minute. 44th minute for Seattle versus LAFC. It's still 2-0. This will quickly be a I could see Seattle winning if they win tonight. Fair enough. Plays forward. Chips over the top. Any good movies out in the theaters? I mean, Twisters. Despicable Me 2, Deadpool. Deadpool versus Wolverine. Funnily enough, I mean, I watch all those movies on streaming. But at least I saw, well, besides Twisters. I did see Twisters. 1 minute of stoppage time. I did watch Twisters in the stadium, or the theater. And actually, it was a special premiere day. It wasn't like it was the actual opening day. It was like an early premiere day, actually. I came to find that out a couple of weeks later, that the day that I went was a special premiere day. It was an early premiere day. So that's why somebody was jealous I went to see Twisters when I saw it. Same. Because it was a special premiere day. Why over here? I have no idea. But yeah, there you go. So they were happy for me, but they were jealous. So there you go. NHL team I hate is Boston. Mr. Beast uploaded 7 days stranded in the cave. Dude, didn't they not? Wasn't part of it like you got like bad working conditions? Like to do with something like a cave? Like tone deaf. Lord. 45th minute. It's halftime. 2-0 LAFC. Workers about to start a strike. Oh, that's on. Oh. Who knows? 45th minute. Everybody above 15 is going to dislike his video. Everybody under will like it. Basically, anybody who doesn't understand what Mr. Beast is dealing with will like his video. Anybody who understands will dislike it, who runs past it. I'm not even going to watch it, so I don't care, frankly. I won't even watch it, so I don't care. But we'll take a short break at the half. It's 1-0 for Philly Mazatlan, but they're playing that as we speak. 2-0 for LAFC over Seattle. 0-2 medio tiempo. Sit tight, be back. Back for the stats at the half. Mercurials. Phantoms aren't bad either. Back for the stats at the half. 66% possession to 34% possession. 8 shots to 7. 1 shot on goal to 6. We got 274 accurate passes to 133. We got 5 fouls to 4. 6 corners to 1. 8 shots to 7. 1 shot on goal to 6. 311 passes to 169. 88% pass accuracy to 79. 15 throws to 9. 0 offside to 0. 0 yellow cards to 0. 0 red cards to 0. 0-2 at the half. Settle adults. LAFC is dominating Seattle. LAFC is dominating Seattle. This game is not going to be much of a game, so to speak. Seattle is ripping or being ripped to shreds by LAFC. Goal for Mazatlan. They've just tied the game. 1-1. Mazatlan ties the game. 58th minute. There it is. But yeah, LAFC is ripping Seattle to shreds. I don't see anything. Escoboza scores for Mazatlan. 1-1. Can Philly get another, or will we go to pens? That was a great Columbus game. I agree, but LAFC is beating the hell out of Seattle. Yeah. I'm not going to ride it out yet, but I feel like LAFC is going through. Good cross. Header by Escoboza. Just gets up there, and it's 1-1, 1-1. 30 minutes to go before penalties. Of course. This game should be over before LAFC. Kolula off for Moreno. We'll focus on it because why not? Arsenal versus Wolves today. Interesting. Thought it was an entertaining match. Do American football players use the same cleats as footballers? I wouldn't think so, no. Like, the only way they would, footballers use the same cleats is if they're playing in a gridiron football stadium. That's probably the only one that would make sense. But that would probably suck, considering, you're not used to wearing those. Arsenal won today with goals from Saka and Havertz. Yep, Kai Havertz scored again. Boom, Saka Laka. Good game. They said Arsenal was going to drop off. I know it's only one game, but still. Second half's about to start between LAFC and Seattle. Both Saka and Havertz had a goal and assist. Interesting. Odegaard made crazy passes. That doesn't surprise me. 62nd minute between Philly and Mazatlan. And then we got America versus the Rapids. That should be a fun one. We'll have 4 semifinalists, 2 semifinal matchups. They'll both be played on Wednesday. Columbus is waiting for Philly or Mazatlan. LAFC is waiting for the winner as it stands, waiting for the winner of America versus the Rapids. One defender from Wolves, Gomes, made 3 dangerous mistakes. That makes sense. Doesn't surprise me. Hollingshead has a goal and assist. Kai Kamara with a beautiful shot. And LAFC are dominating so far against Seattle. We're going to find out if that holds. 2-0's a dangerous lead. If LAFC gets another, though, Owusu if he was a defender. Like his goal against Switzerland. That was a good goal. Waiting for the second half. Probably England's only good attacker in the Euros. You're acting like Cole Palmer doesn't exist. I have no idea who's better because I haven't seen him play. All I know, they're talking heads like me. Ryan made a crazy save. I still think Ramsdale's better. Palmer warmed the bench. He should have been starting. They would have won the Euros if he started. They would have won the Euros if he started, but they didn't because Southgate's a dumbass. Southgate's an anti-football terrorist dumbass. Cole Palmer should have started. Did you not see what he did when he came on? And Ollie Watkins, too. Harry Kane shouldn't have started either. If you extrapolate to what he really did, though. Uda coming on for Bueno. And Bedoya coming on for Philly, 65th minute. And Lowe coming on for Philly. When are they going to realize that Harry Kane is cursed and shouldn't be playing? I don't know. Probably never will. Probably never will. Second half about to start between Seattle and LAFC. And we're off. We're about to be on the LAFC side. 66 minutes between Philly and Mazatlan. As we stand, we will go to a penalty shootout on the other side of the East. Pedro de la Vega's missed 21 games for Seattle. Damn, that sucks. 21 games missed for a DP signing. Damn, that sucks. 66 minute. Anyone remember Let's Go Baby? That was before There We Land. I remember. Actually, no, I heard that after. I heard that after. Corner for Philly. Am I the only one who hates it when someone says bro fell off? In some ways, yes. Sometimes it's overused, but sometimes somebody actually did fall off. Chiefs lost round LFG Broncos tomorrow. Save. Save. There we land as the GOAT. Who agrees? I agree. 45th minute. Hey, if I was a coach, I'd want my team to somehow get There We Land for one of our signings and throw it in with Hoist the Colors or something. Fabrizio gets his information from him. Of course that tap-in merchant gets his information from There We Land. Fabrizio's a tap-in merchant. Kamara playing forward, 46th minute. Sad to see NYCFC lose, very sad. Well, it's on your players. I mean, the players, 2 horrible penalties. And Columbus tried to hand some to you, but they didn't. Header away, 46th minute. I think he picked it up. LAFC clears. 47th minute. Winner will go to Columbus on either side. Either team will go to Columbus for Philly Mazatlan for the semifinal, the Eastern final, whatever you want to call it. Eastern final, semifinal, whatever you want to call it. 69th minute. There we land. There We Waffles, also one of my favorites. Stick it up, yeah. There we land. Ryan saving the best for last. Rapids next. Well, just call it because of timings, but okay. Saved by Lloris. Mauricio Pochettino to USA. Stick it up, ya. Because it was that guy who was making jokes out of it. That was funny. One, two, three. Farmers fight! Farmers fight! Yeah, I watched the SEC roll call video. Why do you ask? Why do you ask? It was him. Shot, save. 71st minute, still 1-1 between Mazatlan and Philly. Play pro for TFC or Real Madrid. I mean, of course, TFC, but I don't play. I'm more of a manager. I'm more of a talking head. I'm not good enough to play pro. How we doing, Diogo? There's a reason why I talk about the game. I can read it well. I can move the chess pieces, but I am not a chess piece. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think that makes sense. I can move the chess pieces, but I am no chess piece. Playing forward, 72nd minute. It's only about the money. Why would I want to be Hazalu? Do you consider yourself a rook or a bishop? I consider myself a chess master. As I said, I am not a chess piece. I move the pieces. I'm a grand master. I am a chess master. I'm not a rook or a bishop. I'm a king, but not in that way. But I'm certainly The chess master. Yoga fire. Yoga fire. Yoga fire. Yoga fire. Shit, it's Dawson. Headed away. The flame is just an illusion. '51st minute. There we land. There we land. The deal is done. The pirate taken over for Mr. Drone Master. What a good move. The deal is done. The pirate is taking over for the Drone Master. I mean, yeah, if you have to get rid of the Drone Master, I'd say call the pirate, but that's just my opinion. Who's funnier, Josh or Drake from Drake and Josh? Josh. Like, Josh is legitimately a better comic than Drake. Legitimately. Drake was more of a musician and just had charisma. He's not really a comic. Josh was the true comic. I will say that much. In through. Bwanga. Bwanga, goal! 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 LAFC! Denny Bwanga slots it home. Defender was all over him. He still slots it home. 0-3, 0-3, and that's going to be game. That's going to be game for LAFC. Ain't no way LAFC could blow this one. Seattle hasn't looked like it at all. What a breakaway. Lloris with a perfect pass to Bwanga. Nuhu trying to bring down Bwanga, and he still slots it home. Kisses it off the post and in. What a beautiful shot by Denny Bwanga. Denny Bwanga once again. 3-0 LAFC. And that'll have to do it. LAFC cruising to a semifinal. Unlike last year. I wouldn't say it's the way Josh freaks out. Josh is actually a good comic. Josh was, and still is. But back then, he was a really good comic. '53rd minute. Thank you, LAFC. That was awesome. LAFC is still ripping Seattle to shreds. Could it be 4? You might find out. Glad no one says brain rot on this stream. 77th minute here. Oh. I'm too sophisticated for brain rot. How did Josh lose so much weight after season 1? He stuck to a diet. Ozempic wasn't a thing back then. He actually did the work. I have to respect it. Josh actually did the work to lose the weight. He could just shoot Ozempic into his ass. He actually had to do the work. Just couldn't shoot Ozempic into his ass. He actually had to do the work. So, good for Josh. My name is Ryan, not Brian. Spell it right. Strike the B. Damn Starbucks workers. Damn Starbucks workers. Spell my name right. 55th minute, 3-0 LAFC. 78th minute. Charo just don't understand. Okay, Will Smith. '55th minute. Mm. 56th minute. LAFC will. I think they'll advance. There we advance. You could say my name is Tom and they wouldn't spell it right. Yeah, they put an H in there. The bigger the bag, the bigger the risk. I agree. Ryan, who has crazier fans? Raiders or Eagles? Raiders. Raiders for sure. The Gruden Grinders, the Raiders. The Raiders. Of course. Eagles fans don't have a freaking patch on the Raiders. Like, Eagles fans, there might be some crazy ones, but let me tell you, they don't. 79th minute. Looks like Watchalong and Philly will go to a penalty shootout, but we have 11 minutes plus stoppage time. LAFC advances to the next round of Leagues Cup unlike a baseball FC team. There we land. There we land. There we advance. Who got the UFC tonight? I haven't even seen the card. Hold on. I haven't even seen the card. UFC card tonight. Duplessis versus Adesanya. Cara France versus Urseg. Girault versus Dan Hooker. I got Adesanya. I got Izzy. I got Izzy over Duplessis, in my opinion. I got Izzy over Duplessis. I got Cara France over Urseg. I got Mateus over Dan Hooker. And those are just the first three fights there. That's the main card. Tuivasa versus Jairzinho. I'm on Tuivasa. Lee versus Prates. I'm on go Prates. No, it's just because the Raiders are known for having crazy fans. It's always been a thing. It's always been a thing. I'm not even going to... Well, they're already doing the prelim card. The prelim card. So there you go. Already went through the early prelims. So there you go. What's the score with Philly? 1-1. 1-1 in the 81st minute. Adeniran's coming on for Gazdag. Philly's down a man, but they're 9 minutes away from a penalty shootout. I have no idea what you're talking about. 59th minute, 3-0 LAFC. They're absolutely cruising to the semifinal. Question is can Philly or Watchalong, who will win the shootout to face the Columbus Crew? Torres coming on, 82nd minute. Or will it get to a shootout? That's the first question. Second question, putting 50K on Real Madrid tomorrow, says the boss. Good move. Good move. Hopefully it pays off for you. 60th minute, 3-0 LAFC. There we land. 82nd minute. There we land. Oh. Elbowed. Nice. I'm living in a dream. Well, good. It's your birthday and Seattle's getting their ass kicked. I'm happy for you. If only Montreal, well, they probably play preseason games on my birthday, but that doesn't count. No. I'm Mr. Amazing. I am the pirate. Some people say handsome pirate, but I am the pirate. I'm not Mr. Bombastic. I am the pirate, to which some people say the handsome pirate, but I am the pirate nonetheless. And Mr. Amazing. I actually am more partial to pirate, let's be honest. The pirate, let's be honest. Ooh. I am fantastic, though. "60-second minute. Pacharo, no, he doesn't. It doesn't matter that I'm not Mr. Bombastic. I'm still fantastic. But isn't amazing better than fantastic anyway? Yeah, you're high on 14 grams of crack. 60-second minute, 3-0 LAFC. Next stream's in 30 minutes. Hopefully we're quicker on putting it up this time. Huh? 85th minute. Cross in. Header. Oh, nice clearance. 5 more minutes for penalty shootout for Philly. I'm not really good at the side eye. To be honest, I'm not really good at that. I'm not good at the side eye. Header. Punched. Punched away by Blake. 86th minute. Yeah. Corner for Mazatlan. Cross in. Header. Oh, what a save. It's going to be cleared off the line. Oh, my God. Mazatlan almost won it instantly. Girault coming on for Kai Kamara. Olivier Giroud is coming on. Cross in. Mazatlan has a chance. Shot blocked. Shot blocked. Across all comps, Crew is now 27-12-2, plus 57 goal differential at home under Nancy. Like at home? Over the past 2 years? Giroud getting booked already? There's enough notebooks to go around. Besides, maybe there's some kids who want to use an iPad anyway. Computer, TV. I have 2 screens. I have a computer and a TV. Not yet, at least. Not yet, at least. But again, who knows? If I ever run for office one day, in any way, I may have the world supply. It'll be huge. It'll be huge. It'll be amazing. It'll be huge. It'll be huge. It'll be the most beautiful thing you've ever seen. It'll be huge. It'll be amazing. Drill, baby, drill. Drill, baby, drill. Oh, wait, that's all. Who cares? Drill, baby, drill. Drill, baby, drill. Chop down the trees and drill, baby, drill. Might as well use it. You might as well use it. It'll be huge. Let's go back to the gold standard. Money should be backed on the gold standard. No more fiat currency. It'll be huge. I speak for the trees. Yeah, I feel like he does. Pacharo's the Lorax. He's Al Gore. Pacharo's Al Gore. Pacharo is Al Gore. He's worried about an inconvenient truth when it's not. 67th minute. You can always plant trees, but you can't plant oil. Sadly enough, other energy sources aren't good enough right now. So you kind of have to go all. And of course, there's electricity, but like wind power, solar power, it's not hydrological power. Do we need to look into that? Yes, but as of now, Panko. Hey, Panko. Oh, wait, it's Pacharo, not Pinko. I'm sorry. Hey, Panko. 4 minutes of stoppage time. Four minutes of stoppage time. You know what? We're going to start calling Pacharo Pinko. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Whenever he starts acting like a Karen, we're going to start calling him Pinko. Yeah, there we go. Pinko Pacharo. Pinko Pacharo. Ah, yes. Love it. I love it. I love it. Who do you think you're dealing with? I'm surprised I didn't think of that yet, to be honest. I'm surprised. I'm surprised. Hey, but at least he planted 10 million trees. He might have horrible working conditions, but at least he planted 10 million trees. 70th minute. Two more minutes of stoppage time on the Philadelphia Mazatlan game. Which, like apple, pear, orange? What are we talking here? What are we talking here? '70th minute. Hollingshead. 2 pear, 2 cherry, 2 plums, and an apricot tree. That's nice. I'm not a leprechaun. What do you mean? I'm not a leprechaun. I may be short, but I'm not a leprechaun. I may be 5'6", but I'm not a leprechaun. And I may have Irish blood, but I'm not a leprechaun. And no, I don't have a pot of gold. I don't have a pot of gold. 93rd minute. Nice. I'm more of an apple guy. Bananas. This is brown hair. What do you mean? My hair is not red or orange. It's brown. Now, if it's red, it's because it's dyed. I dyed it red. It'd be more like fire truck red or TFC red. It's not. But that's brown. That's brown. It's brown. I have a soul, you know. I have a soul, you know. 71st minute. I have a soul. Come on now. Well, good to hear. Player down for LAFC, coming off on the stretcher. And it looks like we're going to penalties, or we are going to penalties. Mazatlan versus Philly, 1-1. We're going to pens. Segura coming on for LAFC. Reed Baker Whiting. Reed Baker Whiting coming on for Seattle. Good to know. Reed Baker Whiting. For Rusnak, yes. Okay. There we go. 73rd minute, we're going to penalties for Philadelphia Mazatlan. It's 1-1 after 90. We go to pens. See who advances. Then we have LAFC versus Seattle finishing out. Yes. Yeah, it doesn't matter. They're already out. Yeah. '73rd minute. Penalty kicks the last 2 seasons for Philly. Leagues Cup group stage, they lost to Cruz Azul 5-3. They beat the Red Bulls 4-3 in Open Cup. They beat DC United 5-4 on penalties in the Leagues Cup last year. They lost to Minnesota 7-6 in the Open Cup last year. Could have sworn they've had more penalty shootouts. Penalty kicks the last 2 seasons. FC Juarez 4-2 for Mazatlan last year, Leagues Cup. This year 3-1 over Cruz Azul just a couple of days ago. 74th minute. Bubble. See how this goes. '75th minute. Ultra Lord. Hey, Sheen. See if Philly can beat Mazatlan or Mazatlan ends up winning. Penalties. Going to Ireland September. Hopefully there'll be a Euro game there. Nice. 75th minute. No tuck rule. Brady tucked it. You know what I'm going to say. Brady tucked it. 75th minute. (3-0) LAFC, 0-3. They look like they're going to advance pretty easy. (76th minute). LAFC is dominating Seattle. This game's over. Seattle's given up. Yeah, they're attacking, but they've given up. You could tell. LAFC, even if they allow one, it's still over. See how this penalty shootout goes. They say Perisic is close to signing with Barcelona. Damn it. Toronto could have signed him as a free agent, but they won't. Because, of course, they won't. Of course they won't. João Paulo corner. So both sides, both games in the East will be decided by a penalty shootout. Columbus advanced on a shootout. Columbus will find out their opponent on a shootout, whether that be Mazatlan or Philly. It's a 1-1 draw. Hold on, I can't write that out, though. And Mazatlan will shoot first. Washington State, which is more embarrassing. Look, because you're not a Seattle fan, or are you a Seattle fan? You're just asking about the other game. Let's make sure that is right. We're on to penalties. And yes, it was 1-1 after 90. Making sure. I knew I was right, but just make sure. Who shoots? Amaria. Is he on the pitch? I don't think so. I probably should pull that up, shouldn't I? He's not on. Arsenas came off. Who will? I'm not sure. Looks like a number 8. Josue Coleman. Looks like he's going to shoot. Mazatlan shoots first. Looks like it's Coleman. Shot saved by Blake. 0-0 still. What a save. What a save. Not a betting man. My money's on LAFC and the Flying Bats. '79th minute, 3-0. What a save. Ooh, goes down. El Brujo Martinez, he is still there. El Brujo Martinez came on at 90. This could be his goodbye moment for Philly. Could he take the lead? El Brujo Martinez. Shot over the bar. Well, hey, they made a semifinal. They made a quarterfinal without him. Still could make a semifinal without him. Who knows? El Brujo Martinez still at Philly as we speak. They just started flock over him, probably because they know they're going to have to get used to not having him soon. El Brujo. Shot. Goal. 1-0. 1-0. Beautiful shot by El Brujo Martinez. They have the lead, Philly. At least he didn't miss. That would have sucked. That would have sucked. Yeah, that was probably it for me, Hug. That definitely looked like that. Good for El Brujo. I do like cheesecake, yes. Sara Lee cheesecake. I couldn't find it, though, but I did find a Jell-O cheesecake. I need to make that. Philly's top scorers, Alvarez, Columbus, and Martinez is leaving. That's going to be a tough game if they advance and play us away. So, Mazatlan on to their next goal or shooter, 28. Shot, goal, 1-1. That was 23, Sierra. Sierra scores. Elliott to keep the lead. Jack Elliott to keep the lead. Let's see what he does. Strawberry cheesecake the best. I agree. Jack Elliott to goal. Just puts it under the arm. It's 2-1. Dos Uno Philly. Basically, just score all of them. You're through. Simple. Mazatlan for their next penalty. 82nd minute, 3-0 LAFC. They're going to walk through. Is that a Super Mario Logan reference? Is that a Super Mario Logan reference? Mazatlan for their... Mazatlan's third kick. Could they tie it back up? And they don't! Saved by Blake! 2-1 still. '83rd minute. What a save. Donkey! Yeah, it is a Super Mario Logan reference. Donkey! You probably feel happy I got that reference. Who doesn't? Who doesn't? Philadelphia's third penalty taker. Low is low. 84th minute, 3-0. Low to take the penalty. We'll find out. Low, short run up. Yeah, he's going to miss, isn't he? Shot! Goal! Nope, he scored. 3-1. 3-1. And if Mazatlan misses, they're eliminated. If they score... Philly has to score. If Mazatlan misses, it's over. One more save and Philly wins. Campos coming on for LA. Danny Leyva coming on for Seattle. 84th minute. Denny Bwanga's coming off. Makes sense. There we land. Just don't say boom goes the dynamite. One planet on it. Shot! Goal. So Philly has to score. Philly has to score. Mazatlan makes it 3-2. 3-2. Philly scores. Game over. And Mazatlan will be eliminated. Philly will win. So it's up to Philly anyway. But they miss. Sam Adeniran for the win. Let's go. Big Sam. I don't know why St. Louis got rid of him, but come on, Big Sam. Big Sam for the win. Come on. Let's go. Mazatlan's stupid how they tie against Philadelphia with 10 men. Because their team isn't that good. Timbers or Sounders who plays better? Timbers. 86 minute, 3-0 LAFC. Sam and Den are in for the win. Long run up. Shot. Oh, off the post. He misses. Oh, no. Oh, no. 86 minute, 3-0. Genjutsu! He thought they were going to win. But no. Genjutsu! He puts it off the post. Mazatlan can keep themselves alive and at least from their part ensure sudden death. If they miss, it's still over. If they miss, it's still over. If they score, Philly has to score. Didn't think Mazatlan was going to tie it. Either way. Mazatlan to tie it up and do their part to send it to sudden death. Goal! Oh my God! He smashed that home. Well, there you go. It's 3-3. Philly has to score. It's that simple. They score, it's done. They miss, sudden death. Feels sort of like Toronto versus Red Bulls. Jesus Bueno for the win. Jesus Bueno for the win. 3-3, 3-3. He has to score. Jesus Bueno for the win. Can Philly go to their second straight semifinal of this tournament? We will find out in seconds. Maybe not, depending. But Jesus Bueno. 88th minute, 3-0 LAFC. Here we go. There we land. Jesus Bueno. Can he do what Adeniran didn't? Jesus Bueno, short run up, shot, goal! And Philly advances 4-3 on penalties. 4-3. And that's the same scoreline Columbus had too. 1-1, 4-3, Philly advances. Holy something Batman. I don't know. We'll count that out because it's going on. But Philly advances. There we land. LAFC leading 3-0. And that's probably easily where this goes. Nope, that doesn't matter. LAFC advances, correct. Philly advances, correct. LAFC advances because there's no way Seattle comes back, correct. Cleared away. '90th minute. It's still Austin Matthews, right? It's still Austin Matthews, right? Like, there's no way it's not. And it's full time. We're going straight to full time. LAFC wins 3-0. 0-3. LAFC advances to the semifinals as well. And that'll do. There we land. There we land. With that being said, that's a quick ending, and we'll jump straight to Colorado America. We move, but because they lost in penalties and couldn't score 2 goals is Matt Sundin. Oh, Austin's going to overtake him in like 2 years. I mean, doesn't really matter. But with that being said, LAFC wins 0-3, or LAFC wins 0-3, 0-3. They advance to the semifinals to play America or Colorado. Philly just beat Mazatlan to play Columbus. We got one more game, and there you go. With that being said, if you like this stream, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell all your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribe. Send chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put us in play. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I'll see you in a couple of minutes to start the America vs. Colorado stream. I'll see you then. I'm Ryan, and I'm out. Peace. See you later.